This is a look at some of the various shower caddies, the sort of removable ones you get for bathrooms that stick onto slippy, sticky, these sort of surfaces where it's smooth surfaces. And this is a range that I've got. I do hope that that writing is dry wipe, as the pen said. I've got Asda here. Here's IKEA holding a plant up. Tesco. Morrisons, that's a shower holder. IKEA, a soap holder. Another soap holder, IKEA. IKEA again, metal. IKEA. And then I've got these over the sink. I don't usually have them like this, I've just put them all up for display. I've got IKEA, I would call that a sort of toothbrush holder. BM stores, toothbrush holder again, and other things. And a soap dish thing, which I'm pretty sure is BM stores. I can't actually recall. The ones I like the best are the IKEA ones, because they let water through. It's got a low profile. You screw it on like that, and I just like it better. This is the cheaper option from IKEA. I think that's about twice the price, round about, as a soap holder. So that's the one I like the best, IKEA. All the other ones, I'm not so keen. These are my criteria. Grips well, and that usually means it screws on, in my opinion. It also has a concave, a very big concave. Screws well onto the... Some of them don't. Let me see what one. All these, actually that one, the IKEA one. I'll go that side. The IKEA one, that just sort of sticks on, you've got to use power. Big concave. That's actually got a big concave, but it doesn't screw on. I think this one's got a... Yeah, it's got quite a big concave in that one. This one doesn't, the Asda one. And that means mine falls off a lot. Maybe it's because of me though. Lets water through. Yep, that's the best. That one doesn't let water through at all. Low width, and by that I mean protruding width. And again, this one's pretty good for that. And non-sticky. Some of them come with a bit of adhesive. This one did, and I'm having real trouble getting it off, because even though it unscrews, the adhesive stuck it right on, and I'm having trouble getting it off. I think maybe the IKEA, these ones came with a bit, I'm not sure now. I don't think this one did. So I'll go through them all. I should add to that, it looks nice as well, I suppose. So I'll start off with Asda. I don't like this one at all for a number of factors. One, it doesn't look nice. It lets water through, which is good. And it screws on, which is good. I don't recall there being any adhesive, but the thing I don't like about it is, well, the looks, the profile, it's taking too much space there. You know, it just doesn't look nice at all. And also, mine falls off a lot, and I think it's because the concave isn't deep enough, so you're not really managing to screw on suction. It's really wafer thin, and I find it comes off a lot. I'm sure if I tried really hard, I would get it so that it doesn't come off at all, but I've just given up on it really. And also, you can remove these, but there's not really any point, I suppose. I mean, there's not any reason I can really think that you would. So that was Asda. It was about £4, £5. I don't like it. I'll probably remove this after this video. Now IKEA, I'll get a corner one. A lot of space in there. Lets water through. These don't screw on, you just have to force them. They do stick in quite good. The concave is quite a lot. But what I found is it did initially fall quite a lot, but I think it's because I hadn't put them up with enough force. Also, I tend to wet the inside there so that it makes them more stickier. And well, that's my hope anyway. This is a cheaper range of the IKEA range. So this one's not fallen off for a long time. I think I really fixed it on good this time. That comes out same as the Tesco one. You can slide it up. I don't know why you would though, really. There it was. Can't remember how much it was. Maybe £4 or something. I don't like it though. This one's for shower, holding a shower. From Morrisons, it was £3. Screws on. Quite a nice profile. It does move about a bit, but I find it so far it's stuck. I've wet that inside, so I don't know whether it's to do with that. Having said all that, I'm just trying to put my shower thing in, and I'm having a bit of trouble. It doesn't seem to fit. £3 out of Morrisons. Then IKEA, you've got a soap holder. This swirls around. Don't know if that's any use to you. Very big concaves, but you've got to force it on. It doesn't screw on. That comes off, but I don't know why you would do it. Let's water through. Does the job. It's no slipping at all. But I prefer the metal ones from IKEA. Just look better and let more water through, etc. Tesco, I think this was £5 when I bought it. I think it's now £4. It's a nice shelf. Screws on. But this was sticky when I got it, and now I can't move it at all. I'm sure I will be able to with a lot of force and stuff. But it would be better if I didn't have to do that. I think there's almost no concave at all in that one now. But not having the water let through, that's a real big problem if it's near a shower or anything. It's always getting soaked. So I wouldn't recommend this one, although it's quite nice. Yeah, that moves. I can take that off. On the side. Okay, on to this one. This is the one that'll pick. You can fit quite a lot of stuff there. A lot of water. All the water gets through really. Nice low profile. It screws on. That actually screws on. Quite a big concave, so you're getting a lot of suction. And it's got a very low profile. You don't have it hanging over like this one. There's a lot there. This one's very low profile. I think it was about double the price. Not of that one, of the comparable size shelf. So this is my favourite though. All that range. Yeah, that comes off, screws off. It's holding the bars on there. Very nice. IKEA. And the same goes for the shower. For the soap holder. Soap dish. Very nice, lets all the water through. Low profile, screws on. A lot of concave space, so a lot of suction. I think this will stay on pretty well. And the same goes for my other one in the corner here, my IKEA. Well, this is a cheaper range. Now let's look at the ones around the sink. This is from IKEA. This is from the plastic range. It's got a couple. Could do with more holes in it. Right enough. It's more a toothbrush holder and stuff, isn't it? Razors, shavers and things like that. Moves around. Plenty of grip as usual. A lot of concave. A lot of suction. Manual, you can't screw it. It doesn't screw. Comes off. so that's okay. BM Stores, I'm pretty sure this is BM Stores. It's a nice one, but I don't like it that much. The concave is pretty shallow, so the suction is quite hard to do it. I don't recall this falling off, but it could be easier. I think that clips off if you wanted to. Screws on, which is good, and it's got a little bit here if you ever want to take it off, which is good as well. It's got holes here. Has it got holes? It's got one hole in it. Yeah, it's only got one hole there. So that's not so good, is it? To me, that's what I'm looking for. And then finally I've got this one, I think it's from BM Stores, I can't actually remember. I don't like this one. Even though it's metal, it lets water through and everything. It comes off too easily. The concave is too thin, in my opinion. And you have to force it on, it doesn't screw on. It just comes off too easily. I've had it, again, maybe I'm doing it wrong, I'm doing it injustice. I think I've weighed it this time so that it sort of sticks on better and it feels like it's holding well, but it's fallen off too many times for me, so I'm not very keen on that one. Here's how that one comes. There's a code for it. Just comes the two things go in there. And the dish holder, that one there, comes like that. Currently it comes in a plastic bag. Look out for that, because some of them weren't in the plastic bag and I think there were maybe bits missing or something, so at the moment they're still in the plastic bag. That's not tied. So make sure the smaller one, the soap dish, is in a plastic bag. The bigger one isn't, that's stuck on. Yeah, this is my least favourite because it falls off a lot. Like I say, probably I could get it right if I really try, but I feel it's not concave enough, and I'll show you in a minute. It screws on and off, which is good. I can take this out as well. I don't know why I would though. Yeah, I've unscrewed it and already that side's coming off. It's doing a bit better. I just don't think it's concave enough, you know. I mean, it's actually quite good quality by the looks, but for me it's not concave enough. I'll take one of the IKEA plastic ones off. These are manual. Yeah, it did come off, but it is a bit sticky in the back, but I like the concave. It's a lot deeper, which means you can get more suction, even though this doesn't screw on. If I manually force it, and then probably I'll wet that a bit, and it should stay on. I don't recall that ever falling off. Again, that removes it, but I don't know why you would. That IKEA one, that has slipped and fallen, usually one side. I think it's because I'm putting so much weight in it with that plant and that, but since I sorted it what I regard as correctly, it hasn't fallen off. So I don't expect it to fall off now, actually. Famous last words. And my favourite IKEA metal screws on. The IKEA, they do have a bit of adhesive, I feel, when you first get them, but it goes away after a while. But I'm really using just a bit of dampness to suction them on. Nice and deep concave. Yeah, low profile, not much stick out width, and lets all the water through. So that meets really all my criteria. Just notice actually, when I say it screws on, I'm not actually sure it puts a lot of force through to that. So you might just regard this as a sticky on, because that screw, it's not really doing much because it's holding this on, stopping it from swinging. So that's a slight downgrade. Still my favourite though. On to these three. That's the same as the other IKEA. That comes off. Got a few things in it. Pretty sturdy, really. BM, or is it B&M stores? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that store shop. Moves a bit. It's got a very thin concave, as I recall, but it seems to stick on quite well when you do it right. Anyway, I think it has fallen off a few times, but again, that might be me to blame. Remember, you've got to use a smooth surface. It won't work in concrete or brick or wood or anything like that, and it's got to be, there's no gap anywhere. And this one, I don't like this at all. It's got bad memories, although I get the feeling it's going to be stuck on quite good this time. I did it with a wet it underneath. Doesn't screw on or anything, but I don't like it, even though it's metal. I don't know, it seems to, it's not rust that, I don't think it's, it might be, I don't think so, but yeah, I'm not so happy about that. So that's it. I'm going for the IKEA metal range. Now it's all up to you. It's not rust, comes off. Must be stainless steel. One last thing about the Morrisons one. My shower head doesn't seem to fit, so that's something to look out for. It was only £3, but that's not so good. It's got a thing there that give you a white screw to the wall, but I don't think you should need to. As long as you get that sort of shower wallpaper thing. It's got a big convex thing, but I've found that it moves about. Although this feels a bit slippy, maybe I've got soap on it or something. So it's only £3, but if your shower head doesn't fit, then it's not much use. My apologies to Morrisons. It does fit. There you go. And also I can move this so you can get away from the wall. So that's £3 at Morrisons. And also it doesn't slip anymore. It was slippy. Well, just a bit. No, it's going now. But I think I'll be able to get that to stick pretty firmly eventually. I don't know if I should put it like that. I don't think so actually. No, it doesn't fit. I've tightened the screw. It's not moving about now. It might even be the best stickiness of the lot. They're all probably okay, but I go for the IKEA metal range. Twice the price of the plastic IKEA ones, but worth it in my opinion, just for the looks and letting water through, that sort of thing. Thank you. The end.